It's you versus that. There's that way.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one was played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. The Wolverines ready to get this thing started and open the season. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Eastern Michigan's offense has the ball first today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You've done this, you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what happens. Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming.
And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Quarterback extends the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the road. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Back to pass, it's Sexton. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 45. And there he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Shakes off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Sexton. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Forced out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick stop and play for this timeout from the offense. Might be changing the route with the run on first and goal. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Second down, he'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 21 to BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't turn it over. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Here's the pressure. He lobs one high down the left side. Smashes ahead. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Hard running there. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! Oh, that baby in. Rolled into the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Eastern Michigan, 0.
He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw at Sexton. Here comes the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead. Try to pile on a little more before the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He turns it loose to the left. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverine. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he doinks it. The left upright. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Harris will throw. Sails one into the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
+50, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for blockers. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Harris back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosion.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. And it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. There he goes! And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. They're trailing by 11 to Southern Miss. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. Pushes it for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Griffin. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the left. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Breaks into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Michigan, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Michigan offense. The inside handoff. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get shoes, get some playing time, get some. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs to buy some time.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This offense has been suffocated by a sea of maize and blue, reminiscent of what the national champion Wolverine D did in '97, holding their opponents to single digits.
And it's at every level. I mean, just a great job being physical up front, locking down in the secondary. Michigan defenses are always on point. They don't give up silly, stupid plays. They just don't do that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security comes.
Oh, he's got some space.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Touchdown, Michigan! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And this one is good, and it's been anything but easy for him. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've got to...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the football.
Lowers those pads. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Harris will throw. Rolling right and going deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Pure
Nation all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling after that last drive. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the air on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some